I am.
Whatever. Bobcats and Heat. Al Jefferson got that left foot that's bothering him, and it would again tonight. But man, he's tough. He was grinding it out. LeBron James, a little spin.
When you go for that steal, you better get it.
Yep.
And you better get
10-0 Miami run right here. And then Al Jefferson with that plantar fascia he's got going on, so he leaves.
He's got to be very careful, Ernie, because you know when you hurt one leg, your body's out of whack, you can hurt yourself.
Who's this?
Breadman.
I mean that, Ernie. Al Jefferson's got to be very careful, man. He can hurt his other part of his body by overcompensating.
Man, every time you say that, man, so I hope you're not right this time. Something happens.
Look at Al with the follow and sticks it back. 36-27. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist had a nice game. 22 and 10.
He played great, too.
And one right there. That capped a 12-2 Bobcat run.
I think they should give him 3 points every time he makes a jump shot.
You like him shooting that shot, Kenny?
Oh, Chris Bosh, he mixes it up. He doesn't stay on the perimeter.
Bosh had 10 in the second quarter. LeBron steal.
Monster jam.
They're up 14.
These who dunks of the night.
It was a 10-point lead at the half. Josh McRoberts, some nice elements to his game, you think, Chuckster?
Yeah, he's fast. I didn't know he could shoot it that well, Ernie.
Yeah, and he's got the nice assist to Gerald Henderson
He did get away with a flagrant foul today, though.
Yes, he did. We'll show that.
Yeah, that wasn't cool. You can't hit the king in the throat like that.
Can't hit anybody in the throat.
Well, you can't hit that.
Oh, give me that.
Look at Gerald Henderson on Udonis Haslem.
What kind of party was that?
It's a block party.
Who was invited?
Gerald Henderson invited Udonis Haslem over.
Okay. He got VIP treatment.
And on the other end, it's Al Jefferson who collects.
Soft touch for a big man.
Jefferson 18 and 13 on the night. LeBron, lefty.
He getting 18 and 13 on one leg. Think if he had two legs.
17, or rather 79,
26,
72 after three. LeBron had a 32-point night.
Tell you what, man, I'm surprised about LeBron.
What's that?
I ain't never think he was gonna make it in the NBA.
D. Wade with the follow on the Birdman miss. And then it's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. 91-87.
These guys competed, Ernie.
Yeah, they did. They scrapped all night long. Bosh.
Too much.
Slow start for Bosh on the night, but finished with 20. Jefferson.
That's the most unique shot in the NBA, Ernie.
Well, that little push shot.
That little push.
That's the Mark Jackson, old Mark Jackson push shot in the lane.
So it was 97-94, and here's the foul that was not called a flagrant.
Well, he gonna get a call from Stu Jackson tomorrow. That's a flagrant.
They'll review that and call it one.
If you get a call from Stu Jackson, he's gonna not answer it because.
Oh, okay. Is it Rod Thorne now?
Yeah, he'll get a call from Rod
Not in the
Thorne.
league anymore.
He'll call from Stu Jackson saying, "Hold for Rod Thorne, please."
I'm sorry, Rod.
Kemba Walker for three, so they're down one. LeBron made a couple of free throws.
Good D. David Stern gonna call him on this one.
Give me that.
That's,
I don't know what this play was.
that was their last chance, too, and D. Wade comes away with a steal. And the Miami Heat, Charlotte wouldn't go away, but the Heat beat them 101-97, so the Bobcats still in search of their first playoff victory. They're 0-6 all time, and that is 18 straight wins for the Heat over the Bobcats. You want more on this game?
Yes.
Of course you do. Rachel Nichols.
All right, LeBron, you guys up 2-0 now in this series with a commanding lead, but the Bobcats are not going away in any of these games. What do you like about the way your team has responded as they keep coming and coming at you?
Well, we know that they're a very good team. You know, the way they finished out the season them last 2.5 months is the reason that they're here and the reason that they're playing very well. So we just got to continue to execute offensively, not have too many lapses defensively. You know, we're getting good leads, but we're losing them. You know, we're clean those things up, and we have to be even more sharper going into Charlotte than we do at home.
Your coach said that you said to him at one point early in the game you felt like you ripped the plantar fascia a little bit more. What happened?
I just ran it down court, and I could just felt it. Basically, just rip all the way through. Like it came up to the midway through my foot, and it just was pain ASAP. But you know, doctor said there wasn't nothing more I could do to it to hurt it, so just had to play through it.
You guys were able to pull it close time and time again. Why weren't you able to get over the hump?
just making too many mistakes, too many turnovers. You know, they're a great team. They're one of them teams. You make mistakes, they're gonna make you pay. But we kept fighting, and we're gonna fight to the end.
Bobcats and Heat go back to Charlotte now for Game 3 on Saturday. There's the 18-game winning streak as we look at the Never Stop, Never Settle presented by Hennessy. And Charlotte, best team in the NBA in terms of fewest turnovers per game at about 12, but 15 now in back-to-back games against Miami, and Al Jefferson not getting to the free throw line.
Ernie, the Bobcats got to sit Al Jefferson for the rest of the season. He was a great pickup. He's been phenomenal, had a great season. But we all know when you play basketball and you're running up and down the court and you're limping, you're going to hurt another part of your body. And he's been amazing, and they're not going to beat the Heat. And I think they got to look at big picture. Michael's got the organization going in the right direction. They got to take a serious stance. Say, you know what? Thanks for everything this year. You've been an amazing free agent signing, but you can't play anymore.
I agree with Chuck. I think there's two things in basketball you have to do: run and jump. Al Jefferson can't do those things on a consistent basis. And they're not in a bottom feeder mode anymore. They're in a building mode. So they've already built to the point where they made the playoffs. They play in the champs. They're down 0-2. Now it's time to say, okay, we've accomplished something. Now we need to build. But the reason we accomplished is because we have him. And we can't take a chance on having him be hurt again.
You agree?
I agree and I disagree. I'm from the old school. You know, I played with a lot of the knick-knack injuries, but I was the type that if I can get it shot up and play through, I was a tough guy.
He had a couple shots last game.
Yeah, had a couple shots. You know, Al seems to be a tough guy, but basically it's his decision. So if he wants to sit down, nobody.
Yeah, but if you tell a player that he could, if your decision, anybody who's worth their weight is going to say,
I'll go.
I'll go.
Well,
like,
you know,
so you can't really leave it in their decision.
But that's why Chuck walks funny. That's why I walk funny, because we played through injuries.
Yeah, but you have to look at the listen. If he, you know, your body overcompensates when something wrong with one leg.
I know that.
If he did something and blew out his ACL on the other leg and be out all next year, it would set this organization back tremendously.
Yeah, but why would you say that? I mean, why would you go there with it?
I'm just saying, when you hurt your body, you're going to hurt something on the other side. Every doctor would take.
You may hurt something on the other side. It's not a fact that you're going to. You may.
Well, most of the time, every doctor would tell you that. Since you're a phony doctor, you wouldn't know that.
I'm a PhD, not an MD.
So that's why you guys walk funny. Why does he walk funny?
Same thing.
Idea.
I played with a lot of injuries myself. You know, you look at
How
that
you
record.
get injuries shooting wide open jumpers?
Listen.
Well, if you could guard your man, he wouldn't have got wide open jumpers. This man would sit down in your lap.
At least I was there.
I was there too. Will Chamberlain would have gave it to
once,
you too.
Once.
Who would have gave it to Will Chamberlain? And Kareem would have skyhooked you.
We're gonna
Hold me back.
we're gonna take a
Hold
break.
me back. Don't you say that
When we
name.
come back, you'll